James Harden ain't
Hey.
shit.
Hey. That's a lot.
What a world, what a world. Life is a bitch, what a girl, what a...
These guys are hostile this episode. I'm chilling.
Yo, no, I love it. That's the energy we bring in today. That's the energy we bring in today.
I'll meet y'all there.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me back up a little bit. You know, I got a lot
There's
of
so much
energy.
to get into, bro.
I got a lot of energy behind me.
Did you know that for the first time in history, like the other day, like every sport was happening at the same time, basically? Like,
September is a beautiful month.
It was tennis, college football, NFL football.
September is a beautiful month.
I love it.
September is a beautiful month.
Well, 9/11 happened, so like that's.
Bro,
Yo,
cut. I'm fucking with you. Yo, Behind the Logo, episode 9. I've been looking forward to this one. A lot to talk about, a lot to get to. We just gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna play with y'all, man.
Let's get it.
Honestly, but y'all deserve to know how we've been doing. A little teaser. Wellness check. If we could have like a siren go off,
Something.
that'd be lit. Yeah, how you doing, bro? Christoph Bozil, my co-host. Behind the Logo. What's up? Behind the Logo 23 on Twitter. Behind the Logo 23 on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. All that bullshit's out the way. Let's go.
Facts. It was actually a pretty good week. Honestly.
Yeah? Yeah, what'd you do?
About to end it off nice too. What did I do? Work. We worked. Wait, did we get into the shindig last week?
No, we
didn't?
introed it. We said this was gonna happen.
Oh,
Let us know how it went. Let us know how it went. Birthday girl
we
celebration.
said we was finna celebrate her birthday, and celebrate we did.
Love you, Gabby. You deserve the best celebration. You deserve
It
all
was
the love in the world.
It was pretty lit.
How did you have a good time? Did you actually have a good time?
I did have a good time. It was. You guys introduced me to some new people.
Could you have had a better time?
Arguably, yes, I could have had a better time. But hey, you know, like, I'm not one. It wasn't an
God.
expensive time. I'm not
right.
one to
Okay, go ahead.
not be grateful for anything.
See, this brings up a good question. How much is too much to pay for parking?
I mean, $28. It was 28, right? Or am I tripping? It was 28. Yeah.
How long? One, was your car secured? Two, you were in a secured space the entire time.
I personally feel like $10 more.
Yeah, $10, bro.
More is way too expensive.
How much? Have you ever gone to a Heat game?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for parking at a Heat game?
I don't pay for parking at Heat games. 'Cause,
Why not?
I mean,
Okay,
in Miami,
Hookup over
no,
here.
no, not even Mr. Hookup. It's just that, and I hope to God this doesn't change anything. But no, seriously, in Miami they don't really check the meters like that. So you just gotta If you park under the bridge,
That's
if
not-
you park under the bridge in the main parking, they always check it. But if you
That's not universal.
If
though.
you find something in the cut, like by the stadium, then like they're not gonna check it. Too.
Miami, I parked for $10 the whole game.
Bro, I took her to Cirque du Soleil at I believe it was at the Hard Rock Stadium, right? A couple of years ago. Bro, it
pretty
was
lit.
actually really fun.
It's actually-
Tickets, dude, my parking cost was half the price of my ticket. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think $30 or more is way too much to pay for parking. I'm willing to pay $20 though for a good parking spot at an arena or at a hotel.
I mean, I just feel like we was by the beach, like
That's
there was
why
a
it
whole-
was so expensive.
No, but like last night I went to the beach and I only paid like $10 for parking.
Wasn't Labor Day weekend. That also played a role.
True, you
That
right.
also played a role. I'm just trying to give some context. Because I don't want the cost of parking to take away from the good time that we had. I feel like if you're watching and listening to this right now, all you're thinking is, wow,
I had a fantastic
these motherfuckers had a horrible time because they paid so much for parking. Can we talk about something else other than parking, please?
Nah, I mean, it was a good time.
We can't talk about.
Thank
everything.
you.
But
Thank
it
you.
sucks that when you leave after a great time, you see.
Yeah,
you
that's
put that
it. Like
10
imagine being fucked up, right? Like which I was, and
Having a great time.
like having a great time, and then you pull up to like the gate where you're leaving.
That's
you
how
put
they
your
get
ticket
you.
in,
That's
and it
how
says
they get you.
$28. I was like.
And you can't even go over the gate because the gate not going to go up.
You feel me? No, y'all have to understand how close, this close. Them, you see that? Them bitches close. I was this close to just driving through
Just
the fucking,
taking off.
Yeah, just like
Like,
what
what is the city of Fort Lauderdale really going to do? Or Hollywood?
I would have had like just like in GTA immediately 5 stars.
I will say, Hollywood Beach greater than Fort Lauderdale, bro.
It's
Not
chill.
only was it cleaner,
It was chill.
it was also just a better. Everything was
the
spaced
people
out.
were better too. I'm not gonna lie.
COVID is still a thing, but I wasn't concerned about it out there because everyone was so spaced out. It was awesome. No,
Literally, the worst nigga we saw was this one nigga on a bike. Do you remember him? Like the nigga that drove by on the bike and was like, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna fuck y'all bitches" or something like that. I was
it was one of those things where it was like why?
like, we were walking back to the
Dude,
room.
no, someone literally drove by us and said they're gonna make love to our women.
Yeah, I was like, make love though, like.
Hey, PG audience. Nah, man, that shit was fun. I actually had a really good time. Hollywood is coming up. I will say, if there's any area in Broward to get gentrified next, it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
It is Hollywood. They have the land, they have the real estate, they have the.
We got footage coming soon, y'all. Don't worry, y'all get to see.
Hey! I have to ask you one question. Just one question.
All right,
Just one question.
What's your question, bro?
Do you feel obligated to bring a woman to any function you get invited to?
No, absolutely not. Now,
I don't believe you.
no, okay. So if you don't believe me, y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all, we referenced it 1,000 times. There's our camera guy Daniel, our tech guy Daniel.
Dan, the man with the
This
OnlyFans.
is his girlfriend.
Gabby
Lola.
on the cam with the OnlyFans. No, I'm
There's
kidding.
oh god.
That's the only rhyme I know.
There's Gabby and Adian. So I'm already dealing with two couples like on a daily basis, right?
Facts.
So if there was a shindig going down, a Getty or whatnot, do I want to go as a fifth wheel like I always do? Nah. I just feel like I'm owed some company to keep me occupied.
Shouldn't have called.
Now their argument is I should have called. I should have made sure what was going on.
In your defense, you did call and you did. I heard you literally on the phone with Daniel saying, "Is it okay if I bring?"
Yeah, like I asked if it was okay if I bring someone because I knew what was possibly.
Here's
and
the
they said
thing:
yeah.
when Daniel asked
And
me,
also there was another couple there, so I would have been eighth wheel. That we would have been a
no. I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Why?
So he would
Can I be
have
honest?
been.
Can I say something
Go
before
ahead.
you? Because
Go
you
ahead.
didn't know this.
Go ahead.
I thought that Gabby brought two friends.
Yeah,
right?
single.
One of them had
No,
one of them had
was single, yeah.
one had a boyfriend. I thought they were both the same person. So when I heard that someone was there with a boyfriend, I was like, oh, okay. But then I heard a ninth person was coming. And I was like, oh shit.
Because
Like,
I'll be real, I've seen your catalog. I've met a couple of your friends.
yeah.
The one that you brought, like, you could have.
Pick your words wisely.
You could have brought someone who would have meshed with the group a little better. That's what I'll say.
All right. Well,
Someone who could just was more friendly. I
let's-
just feel like she was very confrontational off rip.
Let's put it like this though. Was I bringing her for y'all or was I
Of
bringing
course.
her for me?
Fair.
And I had a great time.
But okay, my point to that, although we'll say like, I'll be real, honestly, like get off, which like get your shit. Like I feel you, but my thing is like, did you have other options? That's my question. Did you have other options?
I did, but think about
And what made her the better?
The thing about the
option?
person I bought is the fact that we have so much like history together that it's like her and I get together and it's never a bad
I could
time.
argue too much history.
Yeah, no, but it's never a bad time when
Yeah.
this person comes around because it's always like I know what I'm gonna get with her.
Yeah.
and it's
I think you're in full control of that situation.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, it's a mutual thing because the same way I feel, she feels. So it's like I didn't want to bring someone.
You really believe that?
I didn't. Yeah, and I didn't want to bring someone that was gonna get caught up in the situation.
Fair.
Like, oh, I brought them around my
Fair.
friends. Oh,
Fair.
I'm his girlfriend now. Like,
Fair.
I knew she was gonna think like that.
Fair.
And
I'm with that.
I have people that would have thought like that.
No,
and I
I'm
have
with
people-
that.
Yeah,
I'll be
so-
real. If that's the thought process, I agree with the decision.
Yeah, someone
100%.
that I could have just gone with, had a great time with. They weren't gonna think
Exactly.
anything of it when it
no
was done.
pressure. Yes, like we can leave this situation and it's still
Exactly.
We still on
And
go.
she said those words herself. so
fair. You
we
know what?
did
I'm
it.
not mad at that. I don't know if Gabby had anything she wanted to say about what she thought about anyone who was invited.
Oh wow. What's
I'm kidding. You know, women are always gonna battle with one another. It's just how it is, right?
Yeah, no matter what.
Is that sexist to say?
No, women.
No, right?
You understand?
They're way more competitive than men, I think.
Like, you can ask every individual woman how many best friends have they had in their lives.
Two max.
They can say at least like 2 minimum. Actually,
I think
Two or
it's
three.
2 max.
2 or 3. No. But I'm saying like they always switching up like who they call their
Yes.
best friend.
You know who actually illuminated it to me?
Who?
Coach Aloma.
Really?
So my senior year when I was in his creative writing class, he said, notice that the girls who sit at the same table freshman year aren't at the same table anymore senior year.
Facts.
Dude, I sat at the same table all 4 years.
I don't have to look any further than my ex-girlfriend, honestly. Like one of my
No
ex-girlfriends-
names.
no names, but she literally has had maybe 4 or 5 people that she's come to me and said, "Oh, that's my best friend," and I'm like, "What happened to the last one?" It's always something. At some point, you have to understand, like either it's women or it's just you. And I don't want to say it's her because I fuck with her heavy, but women in general just. I don't know what's going on.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
it's a
but
thing.
meanwhile, I've been fucking with you and Daniel since freshman year in high school.
Easily. No, on some like we weren't as close as we are now for a while, and then we're close again.
Literally
So
before this episode, me and him got into it.
I wish we got it on tape. You know, he was almost about to record it.
Honestly, you should have.
It would have been funny.
Like just so you can see the contrast. Like
No, like
it's literally all water under the bridge now.
and we dealt with it. Like
Yeah,
it's dealt with,
like-
and we moving forward.
Any girl would have been like gone for weeks. Like
Weeks,
weeks,
no,
like
like
weeks.
a PSA is uploaded to their Instagram account. Like, yo,
Like
we gotta
block,
take some
like
time.
they so quick to block people and like it's just I don't know.
Hey,
Not to sound sexist, this is just facts.
But shout out to a close source of the podcast. Like they said, the show must go on.
facts.
That's what I've heard. And with that being said, the show is gonna go on very well. I might add. Love you,
sir.
bro. Sports. This is a sports podcast. This is a sports podcast somehow. I don't know. I honestly think we could talk about our lives for the whole time.
Facts,
like
honestly.
a lot of things go on that I think we don't realize could be talked about.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Well, real quick, because
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing this. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, can we throw in Serena first? Quick shout out to Serena Williams. We don't talk about tennis much, but like one of the goats.
Earned a spot in the semifinals of the U.S. Open. I think she lost, correct? To
She lost.
Azarenka.
She lost.
I watched the match. It went 3 sets. Serena could have won that, should have won that.
But
I just think that she's so naturally talented that sports isn't where she's at right now. She's about her family. But the fact that you could do that and still be number 3 in the country, like,
Facts. And-
you're great.
and 100+ wins. That can't go.
Quick question. I don't want to hang on it too long,
Yeah.
but do you consider Serena Williams a top athlete in all of sports, men and like bridging the gap between men and women?
Top 5 go.
Do you think she is a top 5 athlete?
Y'all don't hate me. Please.
Really?
Please don't hate me. I don't think
Wait,
so.
where are you gonna? Why?
I don't think so. Only because there's been
Wait. Like you can't get us canceled.
I know. If anything, I'm trying to cancel myself. Like honestly,
Fair.
Like one thing, I'm never gonna bullshit y'all. I'm giving my honest
yeah, no,
opinion.
I respect it.
And obviously, what she has done has been very impressive. But you could just look at some of the things that some male athletes have done, and it's just that those things will never be duplicated again. Not to say that what Serena Williams is doing isn't going to be duplicated again, because it's not, like, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, which one would you say is more difficult? Winning 6 professional NBA championships in a row, or winning 100 matches in women's tennis?
You've already kind of like missed it.
It's a team sport.
You've already kind of missed it.
It's
That's comparing apples to like broccoli, bro.
No, you're right. But I'm saying, which one do you think would be harder to do?
Okay, let me rephrase your question and send it back your way.
Okay.
How many male athletes have won the pinnacle of their profession over 20 times?
It's also a fact.
You get me? Like,
also a fact.
fam, she's done more. Like, if we consider Roger Federer the greatest tennis player of all time, and he's a top 5 athlete, Serena's got to be up there. She has to be. Because, go ahead. I want you to get your points off. Because I kind of want to react.
It's just because
I'm surprised you think this way.
No, it's so hard for me to say.
I'm really
because I
surprised you think
respect
this way.
Serena
I
Williams.
didn't expect this.
It's just because I respect Serena Williams so much, and I just think she's so talented, and it's so impressive what she's doing. But just because and this is my fault. Maybe it's my ignorance towards women's sports and the fact that I don't watch them enough to know and be impressed by it. But it's because I've been such a sports fan, and unfortunately, it's only been male sports that I've seen like Michael Phelps win 6 Olympic gold medals.
Okay.
I've seen Michael Jordan fucking win every time he's at the top of his.
Can you look up something for me? When did Serena Williams make her debut in tennis? That's what I want to know. Go
I've
ahead.
seen Tiger Woods do what he like. It's
Yeah.
just watching those guys do what they did and see how no one's been able to even come close to doing that. Like I get it. No one's gonna replicate Serena Williams' performance, but at the same time, I saw those guys do it first. Like kind of. So
Damn, that's crazy.
give me your top 5 athletes of all time.
Okay.
1995.
All right, so I want to. So Serena made her debut in 1995. This is 2020, and she's still in the top 5 of her
Yeah.
sport.
She's 14 playing professional.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I just want to put everything into perspective and context. LeBron James joined the NBA at 18. What's a popular young NFL player? I believe Joe Burrow was. I mean, Lamar Jackson was, I think, 21 when he won the MVP.
Yep.
We look at baseball. Mike Trout was 21 and doing great things. Like, for her to be 14 in her debut, to create the legacy she's created, I just also have to put things into context of the sport. Within tennis, I think what she's done is greater than what LeBron James has done in the scope of basketball.
Oh yeah, LeBron James.
It's
yeah.
just complete domination. It's complete and utter like, I wish there was a synonym
But
that I
what
knew off the
about-
top of my head
but
for domination.
What about a Michael Jordan or
Okay.
What about a Michael Phelps or Tiger
all right, so
Woods?
look at it. I put Michael Jordan into the context of his sport. He hasn't even won the most rings of any NBA player.
That's
He's
facts.
won the most scoring titles. So, okay, you were great at one aspect of the game. Serena, you can judge tennis by the type of court that they play on. Grass is a different style than clay, is a different style than hard court.
Yeah.
Serena's done it consistently on each level. She's won Wimbledon. She's won the French Open. She's won the U.S. Open. She's won the It's just
fact.
the consistency of dominance is just so impressive.
Yeah.
She has to be in my top 5 athletes all time.
Okay.
She's in my top 5 athletes all time. LeBron James is my number 1 athlete all time
LeBron. So okay,
because
so
of
give
the
me your top
durability.
5.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna go down the list and we can get into it.
Okay.
LeBron James,
Okay.
Pele.
I'm soccer player.
I'm putting Pele up there.
Okay.
Serena Williams,
Joe Montana.
Tom Brady, and Roger Federer.
So Bill Russell didn't make the list.
No,
With
he
11
did not.
with
He did
11
not
rings.
because. Do you want to go or do you want me to tell you why?
Go ahead.
The
was a question.
athletic competition at the time was nowhere near his biggest competitor was Wilt on an athletic level, and Wilt was
He dominated
Wilt
though.
that's a misconception. If you look at the stats, it wasn't domination. Me and Daniel went through it.
What?
It wasn't domination. Wilt actually outdid him consistently from a statistical perspective.
But who did
but
what
they
they
had the
needed
better
to do to
team.
win?
They had the better team.
Won more times.
They had the better
No,
team.
but
The
I'm saying,
Celtics
like-
were stacked, bro. The Celtics were stacked. Like, when Wilt was playing in Philly, they didn't really have no
Okay,
one.
scratch that. What about so
Yeah.
change the topic.
Go
to
ahead.
Jordan. Jordan's
Yeah.
not in your top 5. I noticed
LeBron
that.
is the greatest athletic basketball player of all time. And
Not
so
Jordan.
LeBron gets no.
Why is
LeBron
that?
durability. LeBron James has never had a significant injury in 17 years. He's never missed an entire season. Jordan broke his foot in 85 and
That-
was out for
that was
over
his
63
sophomore
games.
year.
Okay, then I look at the fact that he had to retire and play a different sport just to come back to the game.
He didn't
LeBron
have
James
to
has never
retire.
had. He did.
Why did he have to retire? He
Because
was coming off a 3-peat.
He had to retire because he wasn't invested in basketball anymore.
Because-
he wasn't. He looked at basketball as his lesser sport.
But imagine that. Imagine someone being so great at their craft that they're like, I need a new challenge.
Okay, but are we talking about athleticism or are we talking about accomplishment?
He left because his father passed away as well.
I understand the whole father narrative, but Michael Jordan came out in a press conference
for him
and
to-
said basketball isn't a challenge
Aiden,
anymore.
being someone who loves the game of basketball for yourself.
Yeah.
Can you honestly think of anyone in existence that could actually retire for a season and a half and come back and make the Eastern Conference Finals?
I mean, if you're gonna put it into the context of basketball, no, but
That's
Deion
true.
Sanders and Bo Jackson did that.
Why
Okay, no,
why is
they-
Deion Sanders your top five?
Like, you know what? It's because
Yeah.
I forgot about him. That's
Oh,
why.
Okay.
Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson belong in my top 5. I'll be real. I
That's what
forgot
I'm saying.
about
I
them.
feel like you're trying to force Serena. in
I'm
there.
not. Serena's in the top 5. I get you why you say that. If anything,
No, he also said Roger Federer. I don't think
I can take Roger Federer. I would replace Roger Federer with Bo, and I'd probably replace Brady. I'd probably replace Brady with Dion.
But even Brady doing what he
No,
did.
I mean durability, yeah, but Dion was running what, like a 4-2.
and you also
like,
said, and you attest Bill Russell's.
like
you're-
Dion,
you're
first
saying-
player to play in. I don't know if the people here, but first player to play in a World Series and a Super Bowl.
But-
That's impressive.
But you also say Bill Russell's greatness doesn't hold much weight because of the competition he's going up against. Serena Williams.
Stop
She
that.
is-
Stop that.
she's the LeBron of her
Stop
game.
that. Stop that. There are great athletes she's going up against, bro.
But none of them can see her,
because
though.
it's not like people haven't done great things in Serena's time. Like people have accomplished things, but
But none-
the longevity of it, like so, it almost back to your LeBron point.
Okay.
she is the LeBron because of the longevity and the consistency of greatness. That's why I got Serena up there. While she is the only woman I
I mean,
have up
obviously,
there,
I'm not disagreeing.
She deserves it.
Obviously, I'm not disagreeing. If anyone puts Serena in their top 5, I'm not going to argue with that.
I
I'm
get
just-
your points though.
Just for
I do
just
get-
for
who's your
to-
top 5? Just
okay,
athletes.
Top 5 athletes of all time.
Before we go into our next topic, I just want to know your
Okay,
top 5.
give me MJ, give me Deion Sanders, give me Bill Russell, give me LeBron James, and give me Michael Phelps.
I'm not mad at that.
Not many.
Bill
people-
Russell as an
not many-
athlete.
Not many people may pay attention to swimming, obviously, but Michael Phelps like dominated.
You got to throw a soccer player in there.
I got to.
I think so. I just the conditioning that the game requires, and then to dominate at the professional level on the world, like it's you're
that's
playing
what I'm
against the
saying.
best
Maybe if you
athletes
got-
in the world.
I mean, I could throw a baseball player in there too if I wanted to.
Could you?
But,
Not to say that
Barry Bonds, even
baseball
though-
requires
even though-
athleticism, but
even-
it's just different.
Even though Barry Bonds got caught for juicing, I'm just saying like he was.
Put that man in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
Barry
now.
Bonds over Babe Ruth.
I would.
As a baseball player, yeah.
I would.
do.
I would.
I do.
Barry-
As,
Barry
and as an
Bonds.
athlete. And as an
You have to
athlete.
understand, Barry Bonds was literally the peak of excitement. In
For those that
MLB.
didn't hear, he asked Babe Ruth versus Barry Bonds, and
Or
yeah.
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson versus Barry Bonds.
Jackie
I'm
Robinson
taking
was a great-
I'm taking Jackie over Barry.
You're taking Jackie over
Just because, one thing I take into account is okay, Jackie Robinson played in the 50s?
Yeah.
Give him the training that Barry Bonds had. Because training I do put that into a certain context. But no, I'm not mad at your top 5 athletes. I like that a lot. I gotta give respect to what Serena's done. I have to.
I respect
have
her so
to.
much. Yo, she,
have to.
Look, she's.
I have to.
She's literally like right on the outside looking in. Like, but don't get me wrong.
Are we gonna talk about the Marlins and Braves? We don't need to talk about that, right?
I'm-
29
hey,
to
bro.
9.
Look,
I'm not
bro.
going. I don't have a lot to say.
The
Yo, they got blown out.
Modern MLB record, 29 runs, bro.
Yo, it looked like a football game.
It looked
29 to 9.
Like,
It looked like a
I
football.
haven't seen a team get routed like that.
Okay. I'm not just going to let you talk about the blowout. Though we did win the series, and we've won 2 of 3 against the Phillies in a 7-game series so
But
far.
does
So
that,
let me
does
get
make
that
up
out.
for the embarrassment that was that game that night? though?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't. That was humiliating.
It
bro.
doesn't. I'm
Because it would be different if it was like an injury, like you threw your
Nah,
your
Pablo
best deck at him.
Pablo Lopez is supposed to be our 2nd or 3rd best pitcher, and he played like complete trash.
like he played like he doesn't deserve to be on the field.
complete trash. And I mean, we lost 11-0 to the Phillies in Game 1 of the doubleheader because Trevor Rogers, a young pitcher out of FSU, go
I mean,
Noles.
since I don't know much about baseball, how long?
How does that happen?
No, how long is it before you can take a pitcher out? Because from watching that game, like he was in there for a little bit.
So
before-
doubleheaders in the new rules
Yeah.
of 2020, they're 7 innings.
Okay.
So it's like you would think that you could let a guy go 4, but in that game it wasn't a doubleheader. So
Yeah.
I'll be real. Me and Gabby were watching the game live, and through the entire 2nd inning, after I think it was 4-0, and she was on some take him out. No, and she has a certain tone to things. Like when she wants people to do things. Like yo, I don't know if I ever told you the story, yo. There was someone literally crying in our neighborhood, my neighborhood. I live in bleep. No, fuck with you. I live in a city in Broward, and I live in an apartment building. Someone in my building was wailing, bro. I can't even say they were crying. They were wailing. They were on some, like, bro, loud,
Was it a
loud,
woman?
like a woman. It was a woman, bro. So me and Gabby are just hanging out in my house, and she hears it, and she's just like, "Yo, your mom is sleeping. Do you think she's gonna hear it?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I think she's fine, bro. It keeps going. It keeps going. Yeah, like getting louder." Bro, Gabby's like, "I have to say something." I'm like, "Yo, I live here. Why do you feel like you have to say something?" She's like, "I have to. I just have to." I'm like, "All right, go ahead. Do whatever you want." Bro, she opens my window. Like, verbatim, she goes, "Shut up!" Fam, at the top of her lungs. Like, the only reason I'm not yelling is because I have a microphone in front of me. She goes, "Shut up!" Like,
Does it stop after that?
with disgust and just horrible.
Does
just
it stop after that?
Fam, 2 minutes later, I hear nothing. I hear nothing.
You understand?
Fam,
Like,
She's going.
like she's
That could have been like someone could have died. Like,
someone could have really been impacted by life.
Bro.
While I will say, no one cries like that when something bad happens. Like, if it was really that bad, it would have been more of like a. This was
I'll be honest, everyone's different, bro. Cause
Fam, she hit him with a shut up.
tough.
Like, fam, it was so funny.
you are an asshole.
It was so funny. No, it was so funny. But yeah, the Marlins got blown out.
But yeah, the Marlins got blown out. That's
They
tough.
got blown out, but yo, game 4 of the series is today against the Phillies. We're 2-1 right now. We're 3.5 games back of the NL East of the like first place position. This
Yeah.
year with the new rules, top 2 teams automatically into the playoffs, and then 2 wild card teams. Right now, the Marlins have the wild card spot. We make the playoffs. I think we need to secure that second seed. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it.
Hey, if you
All right,
feel
now,
like- if y'all feel
Pablo
like y'all
Lopez,
deserve
if you're listening to this, don't fuck up anymore, you piece of shit. Get that change up on point, bro. Yo, all right, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. NBA. What are you seeing? What do you like? What do you hate? Give it to me.
A lot of people are waking up on my Heat. I fuck with
Oh man, yo, our
Yo.
cameraman has been Rip Van Winkle with the shits.
that. Yo,
20 years of
funny.
sleep, just sleep, sleep,
funny.
sleep, sleep,
He said.
sleep. He said Bucks. And,
He
yo,
said the. He said the.
Then watch the playoffs.
He said.
Watch the playoffs.
He said the Pacers were gonna go to 6, right? Or was I tripping? You said the Pacers.
You said
I did
Heat.
not say Pacers.
You did not have the Heat sweeping.
You didn't have the Heat
No, I
sweeping.
didn't have these sweeping. No.
You
You
had
did not.
Pacers.
I said Heat and
Boy,
six.
out.
You said the Heat in 6, right?
I did say Heat and six.
Heat in 6. He said Bucks in 7. He said, and now he's saying, now onto the Celtics series. After dominating the entire.
Go check it out. Go check it out. I just want y'all to check it out.
all right,
I want y'all to check it out.
Please.
Let them be the judge.
Yeah, go ahead. But
We have our own Charles Barkley.
yo, man.
We gotta put a Daniel Caballero guarantee.
Yeah.
Picture in my head.
Can I actually wait? Actually, I don't want to start with the Heat. You know what I want to start with?
Go ahead.
How? Because yo, Pascal Siakam. I have a problem.
We gotta talk about that.
Pascal Siakam, you have a problem.
I have a problem.
Let's stop right. Pascal, bro. What are you thinking about Pascal right now that has you worried?
He's clearly shown that he's not.
Is he a star?
He's not a number 1 option on the team. He's not a star.
Does he deserve that contract that he got this year?
He does not deserve such a fat contract.
He doesn't deserve a fat contract.
No,
Let's
and look,
take a break.
I
Let's
will
take a
never,
break.
I will never chastise a black man for going to get his bag. I will never do that.
You paying Tobias Harris, but not Pascal.
I'm not paying Tobias Harris either. Look,
But
as a
he-
GM,
go on, yeah.
and don't get me wrong, there's some GMs that have been, who have actually been, what's the word? It's actually come back to hurt them for not giving certain players the money they deserve. But I feel like I have a good enough eye to tell if someone's worth that kind of money.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris isn't. Pascal Siakam is not. And some can even make an argument Paul George is not worth a contract that size. When I look at a max contract, I see it as, okay, you're only allowed to have 2 max players on your team. I believe that's the rule.
I believe so. And
Yeah.
I mean, is
Well, it really depends.
So
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
allowed 2 max players, right? And there's a market in which Giannis is about to be a free agent, not next season, but the season after.
4-year, $130 million. That's what Pascal's getting paid.
You understand now? Now you have to deal with Pascal for 4 years, regardless of what else you can bring to the table.
I mean, I'm assuming this was year one.
Yes, that was an extension.
So this was year one. So this was year one of
But
the
you're gonna have
extension.
a bad season. You just-
That's what I'm
playoff-
saying.
the
It's like
playoffs
I just
is-
feel like
But
y'all
James
are.
Harden has proved that regular season stats are just bloated. Like they don't mean
But
anything.
regular season stats get you paid.
Facts.
Okay, well, if that's the case, if we're going off of regular season success, then by all means, he deserves $200 million.
You definitely have to separate like success as a player from how they
Pascal's-
fit in with their
if
team.
Pascal was averaging 16 a game in a Raptors win in Game 7, by all means, but his team lost, and it can
You're gonna
directly directly be pointed at his performance.
You're gonna say it's his team.
huh?
You're gonna say it's Pascal Siakam's team.
Was it not supposed to be?
I think it's Kyle Lowry's team.
When they signed that contract, I feel like they thought Pascal.
When they
They
gave him that
envisioned him
contract, they were
becoming-
like, "You were Kawhi's Robin. Now we need you to be Batman." And he can't
I
do-
disagree.
Even
Good point.
no,
I disagree.
no, because I can point to an interview if we can pull it up of Pascal Siakam in a post game saying that, "Oh, sometimes down the stretch of games, I look to who to pass the ball to, and then I realize I'm that guy."
Fred
I
Van
have
Fleet
to-
is that guy.
No, but okay. Well, I'm just letting you know. Pascal Siakam has
Okay,
attested
go ahead,
to this.
go ahead.
So if he's saying that himself, he's not going to just say that off the record and his team not back him up because no one's come out and said, "Oh, no, you're not." But
Why would anyone come out and say, "No, you're not our guy"? Like,
I
if
mean,
you're gonna come
Michael
out
Porter
and-
Jr. spoke up and said, "I deserve more shots," and everyone was like, "Okay, chill."
But if
Like,
you're gonna come out and say you're the guy, then I need to see a concerted effort to make you the guy. Siakam's shot attempts were up in the playoffs, but that team went as far as Kyle Lowry took them.
And that was
they
this question, does he deserve that
They paid
money?
Siakam as a great second option. I think they're still making room for that first because they saw what Kawhi can do. They know Siakam isn't that. If they're thinking Siakam is Kawhi, then they're horribly
that's
mistaken.
what
They
happened,
also still
though.
have some money left.
That's what I think that while paying Siakam to an extension and not a full-on contract, it saves up money to get rid of Lowry because he is on a big deal. It saves up money to get rid of
But how
Ibaka
can
because
you
he's
sit
on a
here
big
and say-
deal. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
You get rid of Kyle Lowry and Ibaka. Now everyone who looks at Toronto says, okay, who's Siakam gonna compliment? And it brings me back to my Giannis point. They get rid of Kyle Lowry and move Fred Van Fleet to that starting point guard position. Giannis is going there.
So you're saying
Giannis belongs in Toronto, man.
So you're saying they didn't they weren't trying to contend for a title this year, is what you're saying, essentially.
They knew that they weren't going to win the title this year, and they were willing to see how far this team could get them. And had this team gotten them to the Eastern Conference Finals, Kyle Lowry and Ibaka come back, but the fact that they couldn't even beat a young, struggling Celtics team shows me that experiment is over.
I'll be honest.
It's
I don't
over.
think. I
It's
don't
over.
think. I don't think it was Kyle Lowry's fault they didn't get over the hump.
course not,
I think it
but-
was Nick Nurse.
Kyle
honestly.
Lowry's not going to get you across the hump, though.
Nick
Nick
Nurse-
Nurse coached his ass off, bro. You can't do that.
No, because if you actually sat there and try to analyze
Damn,
the game, you
go
will
ahead.
see that he put the ball in Pascal Siakam's hands way too much. Some
You
could
think that
argue-
was Nurse's call?
I think that was the coach runs the offense, does he not?
I get you. I mean, your point guard is your coach on the floor, though. So I'm looking at it as
But all it takes is a quick timeout saying, "Yo, get the ball out of so and so's hand." But that's not.
And who took the last shot?
And Serge Ibaka did not play. I mean, do you want Pascal Siakam just a play before that airballed a three to potentially tie the game? So you're gonna give it back to him? No. So they switched it up. Nick Nurse played a stagnant game. That's why they lost Game 7.
Is that offense looking stagnant as they did with Kawhi?
No, because
No,
Kawhi.
right?
No, because that was the Kawhi effect, not the Nick
Okay.
Nurse effect.
See, that's where we disagree. Nick Nurse knew how to utilize Kawhi to his best ability. I don't see Kawhi doing what he did in Toronto with the Clippers.
He did it with San
He's taking
Antonio.
on a completely different. Okay, he's taken on his Spurs role with the Clippers, not with the Raptors. With the Raptors, he was the guy. I need you to get a stop and a bucket. Now they don't rely on him to get a stop anymore. Paul George is the guy. Patrick Beverly is the guy. Marcus Morris is the toughness, the grit. Kawhi is just meant to go out there and get buckets.
We're not gonna act like Jamal Murray didn't give Kawhi a bucket a game ago. That was
A bucket?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Like,
No,
Jamal-
that had to be recognized. He
But
baked
let's
that
not
boy.
act like Jamal Murray ain't cold. Jamal Murray is cold.
He is.
Jamal Murray is a.
Dog.
But we had this discussion. Is he a top 10 point guard in the NBA?
Hell no. Wait, top 10.
Hell no. Yes, top 10, yes.
Top
Name
10.
me nine better point guards. I'll wait. I'm willing to go through it right now. Nine better point
Okay,
guards.
I didn't know you were gonna say. I think you said top 10 players. My fault. I didn't know you were gonna go point guard.
Point guards. He's not a top 10 player.
Well,
We
well
know
I
this.
could actually name 10 point guards I would take before Jamal Murray. Like if I
Do it. Try to do it quickly. If you can't.
Okay, my fault.
that's
Okay,
point.
okay, guys, try to bear with me.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm taking Chris Paul. Look, everyone got fingers up in the room. Everyone got fingers. I'm taking Chris Paul. I'm taking Trae Young. I'm taking I'm not even taking Kemba. I just realized that. Kyrie, Steph, shit, it's getting scarce. Dame, I'm taking Dame. That's 5. I need 5 more to take over Jamal Murray. That I'm taking right now. Guys, it's getting down to the wire.
Think about it. Kemba?
I'm trying. I don't know if I want to take Kemba.
You're not taking Kemba?
Kemba's performance in this last playoff series is kind of... but I'll take Kemba. Like, just
You're not going to take Kemba?
just
Come
for
on.
argument's sake, I'll take Kemba. So that's 6.
What's John Morant?
You're not going to take Ja? You taking Ja over Jamal? I'm not. I'm taking Jamal over Ja.
I'll take Ja only because I'm the type... because it was like, if I'm building
He's starting a franchise.
If I'm starting a franchise, yes.
Is Ben Simmons a point guard?
If Ben Simmons is a point guard, then yeah, I'm taking...
Okay.
I'm taking-
Is Luka Doncic a point guard?
No.
He's a shooting guard?
I thought he was a small forward.
I thought he was a 1. That's crazy that we all have different positions
Yeah.
that he played. That's D'Angelo Russell? Stop.
Yeah, like D-Lo.
Stop it.
You're taking D'Lo over Jamal Murray.
Stop it.
Because I think you're at 8 right now.
He's at 8.
Yeah. And if you're taking... And that's including... That's including...
Kemba's iffy.
Kemba is not iffy.
Okay,
Kemba is not iffy. Ja is iffy. Ja is iffy.
Ja's iffy.
So if we take out
his
Ja
play
and
this
put in D'Angelo, because that's not iffy.
John Wall, healthy? You're not taking a healthy John
I
Wall?
am taking a healthy John Wall.
Oh, wait, it's not.
I'm proving to you that he's not. He's like confirming my points.
Okay, John. So I need one more to take Joe. That was in these 9
Wait,
guys I've said.
did I make the point that he was top 10 or not?
He literally did. You said he was.
Okay, yeah.
You said he was top 10.
I said he was?
Yes.
Fuck.
All right, so I already got 9 players that I'm definitely taking.
But think about it. Who's
Ja is iffy. Ja is iffy.
Ja's iffy, then you have one more. Who's the other?
Ja's iffy, but so
He's
you're
10. No, he's 10.
But just
Who
the
was
energy.
the last person?
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Colin
the fact
Sexton?
the fact that I have to. Hell no.
Darius Garland?
Hell no. The
Reggie
fact-
Jackson? Who's
okay,
the
stop-
Derrick Rose with the Pistons?
Stop getting cute.
Stop
All
it,
right.
stop it. Goran Dragic?
Lemon pepper Lou. Okay, but
Goran Dragic's better than Jamal Murray? Stop it.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna.
Jordan
I'm not. No, I'm not.
dropping
I'm trying to
50.
name
Jordan
all stars.
dropping
I'm
50.
trying to name
Stop.
all stars here.
Mike Conley?
Stop it. Shut up. Take a drink. Take a drink.
Mike Conley.
I'm gonna slap both of you. Stop it.
All right. No, I know I'm missing somebody. I'm mad. I can't think.
You're
But
not, because he's top 10.
I think he's top 10, bro.
can I do something real quick? Okay, let's go. Keep going.
No, all right. I mean, if I look at the top 10 conversation, he belongs in there. All right, because once I start isolating parts of his game, you start to realize that he's actually top 5 I think he's a top 5 shooter in the NBA. I think he's top 5. I'm gonna put Jamal Murray top 5. All right, as a shooter, shooting. All right, scratch that. As a scoring point guard, I'm gonna put him up there. He's on a team that's gonna contend for a. They're not contending for a playoff spot. They secure a playoff spot every year. They're contending for a conference finals championship every year. They're contending for the Western Conference Championship every year, not the finals. Who else are you going to pair with Jokic unless another point guard who's also good at passing, can shoot the ball? It pairs well. Are we taking Trae Young or Russell Westbrook?
Westbrook?
Are we taking Trae Young or Russell Westbrook?
We didn't even say Westbrook.
Because he doesn't belong there.
He doesn't belong with
Westbrook
Jamal
doesn't
Murray?
belong there. Stop that. Stop
Mr.
that.
Triple
Westbrook
Double?
does not. Stop that.
Wow, they have Luka as a point guard.
Luka's a point guard. That's the only. If you take him over Ja, that's the only.
Ja's number 7 on our RSN's list.
Fam, here's my thing though.
This is NBC Sports.
I think this is the last season where we even have this debate. Moving forward, Jamal Murray is going to be a consistent top top 8 point guard.
Now
I'm gonna
Michael
say
Porter Jr. coming.
Jamal Murray's gonna convince us he's better.
Junior's at point guard.
No, I'm saying Michael Porter Jr. is going to take away from
Dude, Jamal Murray
Murray's
is good.
success.
All right, there's one point guard who we forgot who I actually have a lot of high prospects for. There's 2.
De'Aaron Fox?
De'Aaron Fox.
We're missing a bunch.
De'Aaron Fox and Lonzo Ball. They can both be better than Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray hasn't been on any
They can
list.
both be better than. Don't do that. Don't do
Jamal
that.
Murray hasn't
Don't
been
do
on-
that.
Look.
Jamal Murray can't defend like
You
Lonzo
see
Ball.
this, right? Jamal Murray
Lonzo Ball is low key lockdown.
Jamal Murray hasn't been on any of these lists I've seen so far.
I mean, we
I
already
bet
know
you
that these lists are trash.
And I
Though.
bet you that
They got
list-
They got Luka number 1, bro. Come on now.
I mean,
Luka's the
what?
best point guard in the
I
NBA.
bet you that list was
Stop
before
that.
the-
Stop
before
that.
the playoffs.
It was. It was.
The way the playoffs played today.
It was.
Haven't we all agreed?
They
that
had
there's
Ben
a-
Simmons number
haven't
4.
We all agree that there's an asterisk on this point on this championship anyway. So why are you talking about?
We didn't
the best-
agree on that.
You only
You said that. You said that. We do. We do not agree on that.
Okay.
Fam, if the Heat win the championship, you're telling me there's an asterisk? Dude, these games have been ultra competitive. If anything, I can argue that home court, that being a wash, makes this the most honest
Right where
champion
we wanna
ever.
be.
This is the most honest champion ever.
We're talking about Pascal Siakam.
Fair,
done
fair.
talking
No,
about
but my last point, yeah, fuck that. Someone tweeted it perfectly. He played like a motherfucker named Pascal.
You did.
He played like his name was Pascal. Spicy P. That shit was less spicy than a chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Fuck out of here.
Shout out to Popeye.
Yo, and every time I eat that shit with this nigga, he be sweating.
It got a little kick mask. He got no drink.
he
Can't
be
afford a
sweating.
drink, bro. Like, what's going on?
He be sweating. No, he be
I
sweating.
drink before.
What we got next?
Shit, you trying to rush ahead? Like, what's good? What time we at? Who's our time? All right, fuck it. Jamal Murray. Okay, yeah.
We got it.
Yeah.
No. Jamal Murray. I think him not being top 10 is dependent upon who you put at the point guard position. I have him in my top 10 though. I have Jamal Murray in my top 10. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. You don't?
I don't have him on my top 10.
You don't have Jamal Murray. You don't got Serena Williams. Like, who the fuck?
My fault, bro. I just have a certain way of thinking, bro. Like, I just have a
No, hey, I rock with it. That's what makes this podcast great. We have differentiation of opinion. It's beautiful. All right, football. Do you want to get into fantasy or football first?
I mean, the two
There's-
coincide.
Do they?
There's a lot of contracts that have.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No. Shout outs to people getting their bag. Alvin Kamara. Woo! You just got paid, my brother. You deserved it.
You get a bag. You get a bag.
Yo, we
Dalvin Cook.
Oprah with the shits. Alvin Kamara, you get a bag. Dalvin Cook, you get a bag. Cooper Kupp, you get a bag. Yo, I mean, it's beautiful that
Yeah, Dak
wait.
doesn't have a bag.
Wait, who doesn't have a bag?
Dak. What happens with
So
that?
wait,
What happens?
why? Yo, I'm so happy you brought that up. Why does all of a sudden the running backs who I was told never get paid? I was told running backs never get paid.
They don't.
But I just saw 2 running backs get bread, and I saw a quarterback who I was told gets paid first. I saw him not get his money. Now, I'm hesitant to ask you this because of the bias.
Okay.
I need you to be unbiased, bro.
Go ahead. What's up?
Unbiased.
Okay.
Why did Alvin Kamara get paid before Dak? Unbiased, bro. Because I'm not.
think that
Let me just listen. Let me listen.
Do y'all think it's a coincidence that after the Chiefs game where it wasn't their pass attack but their running game that demolished the Texans, that actually was up 24 on them?
Let's not act like the Chiefs don't have the best quarterback in the NFL.
No, I'm not acting like that at all. I'm saying that running backs are getting paid today after Clyde did what he did.
So are you saying running backs mean more now because of how valued quarterbacks are?
I
Like
think,
a catching quarterback, like a running back? Is that
yeah,
what you're saying?
I think the running back position is seen a recent spike because they realized that I feel like the NFL was going in a direction where it was all passing, and now it's kind of like
So the running backs are starting to see the ramifications of that.
Yeah.
Because they're catching more pass. I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying. Why did...
because think
all
about
right,
it, Devontae
go
Freeman's
ahead.
not a pass casting back; he's a free agent.
You
now.
would say that? You would say that?
I would say he
I think
wasn't.
he can catch. He can catch.
There's a difference between a running back that can catch and a pass catching back.
Agreed. Fully agreed. Go ahead. Continue.
So I'm saying.
I ain't got shit to say.
So I'm saying essentially that Alvin Kamara got paid one of the, if not the best pass catching back in the league. Dalvin Cook. What
Pass
else?
catching?
What else does the Vikings have going for them? Like honestly,
Adam Thielen.
they don't have a Stephon Diggs. Look, I see the Vikings taking a step back this season.
You have no faith in Justin Jefferson.
Not that I have no faith in Justin Jefferson. I just rookies look. No matter how great a rookie is coming out, you have to adjust to the NFL. There is an adjustment period. You don't just come out.
At certain positions, I agree.
How many
with
times have you seen rookies dominate?
There was Odell missed his first 4 games and ended up having 1,000 yards that season. He dominated.
There's Odell. Julio had a great rookie campaign.
That's what I'm saying. I think at the receiver position.
But since those guys,
Well, what did Stephon Diggs really do?
No, Stephon Diggs was a great
Whoa.
receiver. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do
He
that.
had a bad season last
He
year.
was hurt.
he was hurt, and remember there was disputes on the field of him not seeing enough targets.
He literally went to Cousins and was like, "Yo, you're not getting me the ball down the field."
Exactly.
Diggs
And it kept, and that was honestly what kept teams honest against the Vikings.
You know what? Thielen's not going to beat you deep
Thielen's been the main receiver the last
because
2
he's
years.
a possession.
But
Okay,
there-
no. Wait. Before you
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, look who was the quarterback the last 3 years. It was Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Thielen is a possession receiver. Diggs is a playmaking receiver. That's why I actually think Diggs takes the Bills to the next level. While I do have to watch our week 1 predictions. No, I mean if you watch our prediction, no. I don't think the Bills are built like a great team. I have them winning like 7 or 8 games.
No, they're a 10-win team.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
I just think like
They won 12 games
No,
last
here's
year.
the thing. See, after week 3, people are going to realize Stephon Diggs is the truth.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
once you lock in on him, then I ask, who do they have? Josh Allen's not going to beat you with his mind.
John Brown?
Devin Singletary's not going to beat you with his
John Brown is a deep threat.
That's it though.
Who's
Like,
their running back?
Devin Singletary, and they drafted Zach Moss out of Utah, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's like the Bills don't have Josh Allen took a step last year forward, and that's why they won 10 games. I don't think
they're
takes any more
relying on their
steps forward.
defense anyway. The Bills have an elite defense.
I drafted them in the 12th round of my fantasy draft.
I have the
Bills
Patriots defense going against Dolphins
Stop
week
that,
1. I like it.
Stop
Going
that,
against
stop
Dolphins
that,
week 1.
stop that.
I like that.
Fitzpatrick's about to go in there and drop 4. He's about to drop 4 tutties.
Ew. He's about to drop 4.
Yo,
Number 1 defense last year.
Tom Brady was the key to New England's success, not Bill Belichick. We about to learn. We
You
about to learn.
about to see.
We about to learn. All right, but back to what we were talking about receivers, right? Who did you? If I'm taking like a rookie receiver, I think CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson have the best outlook, both fantasy and just prospect wise, out of any receiver in the NFL. So if I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay.
Oh, wait, you're wrong. For
Go ahead,
a
go
couple
ahead.
Reasons. My
Wait till
pick-
week 5.
My
My pick for rookie wide receivers, I would say, is Rager, the Eagles rookie wide
Oh
receiver,
my God.
and Jared Judy.
Bro, you're a clown.
I mean,
You're
be
a clown.
Be that as it may.
You're a clown.
Be that as
Jalen
it may.
Rager, you're a clown.
Okay, so if what you're saying makes sense, you just pointed to 2 rookie wide receivers who have weapons all over the field in their collective teams.
Okay.
Who do the Eagles have at the wide receiver position other than Deshaun Jackson and Alshon Jeffrey?
Zach Ertz.
Who are?
Zach Ertz? It doesn't matter anymore?
Oh, so your first option's a tight end. Nice.
Yes, that's my problem with the Eagles.
So since when are tight ends a deep threat?
Zach Ertz,
You have no deep threat.
Jalen Rager is our deep threat.
Stop.
That's my point.
Stop.
Zach Ertz having problems with the Eagles as well.
Contract problems, absolutely.
understand.
He's gone.
He might be.
He's gone.
Dallas Goddard is a nice backup. Hey,
Okay,
look,
okay. See, y'all the most fair weather fans in the NFL. You have no loyalty for the person who caught the most balls in a season last year?
I have loyalty to nothing but my organization.
All right, Howie Roseman. All right, Howie.
But you look at Rager and you see that there's not really a solidified number 1 wide receiver option at the Eagles front. So
So Alshon Jeffrey doesn't exist anymore.
he hasn't existed since he dropped that ball against the Saints. Yeah. He's dead to me. He's dead to me. And then you look at Judy.
Arcega Whiteside isn't going to take a step. All I've been hearing out of training camp is that Arcega Whiteside is the truth. That's all I've been hearing out of Eagles. Yo, I pay attention to the camp.
It's all hearsay.
Thank you.
It's all hearsay.
Thank you. Okay. Who would be a better back in the Eagles offense? This is random as fuck.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. But it came to my head, I'm going to ask it.
Let's do it.
Le'Veon Bell or Miles Sanders?
Daniel's pick, Le'Veon.
In the Eagles system? You're taking Le'Veon?
I just think he's a better player overall.
Daniel, it's so obvious why you don't have a microphone.
Yeah, no. Miles, I'm about to say, like, I hesitated at first, but Miles Sanders, like,
He fits the Eagles so much better.
There's
Okay,
there's
I just needed to
reason-
see what type of Eagles fan you were.
because
That's why I asked.
No, because I recall there was a time where I thought Josh Adams. You probably don't know who that is, but Josh Adams, I thought he was the future.
No,
of
he was the third string after Miles Sanders and Josh Howard.
I thought he was the future of our backfield
Yeah,
for a point.
scrub.
But
Scrub.
Miles Sanders came in and started getting all those touches and.
Where
hasn't
did
looked
Josh
back.
Adams go to school, bro? I believe he went to Oregon. I
So-
think. You have to look at Miles Sanders went to a Penn State. Who else came out of Penn State? Saquon.
Oh, but yeah,
Like, you feel me? Like, so you look at the history of the college's ability to develop. That's why I think college football is so important as a feeding ground into the NFL. That development matters so much. But all right, yeah, no, NFL. Okay, yo, we had our fantasy draft.
we did.
I heard you were a little upset.
Y'all know what it's like. Y'all know what it's like to be at
Bro,
work.
your team is so trash.
You know what it's like to be at work and with no access to your fantasy team, and you just watch the computer just obliterate your chances.
It's so
at a
bad.
fantasy- No, hey, he says my team's bad.
You
What
like
I
your-
see?
oh my, here we
no,
go.
No,
Here we
what
go.
I see is potential.
Oh
I see potential to. Huh? No, I know that's my.
Daniel, that's all he has is Saquon.
But that's
Barkley.
my trade. That's my biggest trade piece.
So now you're trying to trade Saquon. All right, I'm on Daniel's computer, so let's look at Daniel's team in our league.
Hey, tell him who I got.
All right, I'm gonna go down the lineup. First of all, your best
Bro,
running.
Tony Pollard is your running back one. Like I'm sick.
You're disgusting.
The backup running back for the.
Nah, see, NFL be doing that though. Like low key, Clyde Edwards is his best back.
Yeah.
But Tony Pollard, I don't know how many touches
he
you
even getting
expect
a
him
touch?
to get. You have two players on Dallas.
I'm not gonna lie.
Your
Hold up.
receiving core is dope. You have DeAndre, Amari, and Odell.
Yeah, no, I'll give you. I'm not gonna lie.
That's nasty.
What's good with Saquon for Amari Cooper and Darren Waller?
That's not a bad trade. Dude, that's not a bad trade. Bro, your weakest link is running back. If you have Clyde Edwards and Saquon,
And you already
you're-
have
yo, you're-
Odell and DeAndre.
bro, but you're deep enough. Wait, I'll trade you a tight end then.
Who's his backup running back? I mean, who's his backup tight end?
No, Jack Doyle, who's healthy. You're a Colts fan.
And there's no
pussy.
Ebron.
You're a Colts fan, pussy.
So you're not starting Doyle this week.
Listen, Darren Waller is better than Doyle.
I can't wait. Hey, no,
Nah,
don't
I'll
even
be
say
real.
anything.
No.
Don't even say anything. Don't even say anything. Let this happen. Let this happen.
Hey.
Mr. Colts fan, let
Dude,
this happen.
You win.
I can't wait.
I'll be real. You win the Super Bowl if you trade for
I would not
Saquon.
get finessed by y'all. I would not get finessed.
See,
Why
you
does
see what he's doing?
Why
You see
does
what he's doing?
he loves saying that?
It's just
This happens every
insecurity.
year.
It's
Y'all know
insecurity.
what happens every year.
It's insecurity.
This man lets the computer auto draft his team and then he goes to other people for opinions.
Oh God. Oh
I
God.
have 2 rings, motherfucker. How many rings you got? Exactly. Put up your fingers. 0.
I should have
The
two.
computer has a
I
ring.
got 1. I got 2.
I-
Leave me alone.
I should have beat Sam last year. You know that.
You should have. I wish you would have.
I shouldn't have beat you the year you got your second ring.
But I beat that ass. Mr. Put Josh Allen in.
I put
Josh
Josh
Allen been screwing you for years.
I put Josh Allen in over Deshaun Watson and lost the championship.
This is Josh Allen's rookie year, people.
This was Josh.
This is Josh Allen's rookie year.
going against the Patriots in week 16. No, 15. Week 15. That's the championship.
As if Bill Belichick wasn't finna lock that ass up.
Hey, bro.
Exactly. You put Josh Allen.
He had like 30 and 28
You
the 2
deserve
games
to
before
lose.
that.
You
Like
deserve to lose.
You deserve
And
to
got
lose.
that ass whooped.
You deserve
Big
to
ball, AT. Big ball.
I hate your team name so much. It doesn't even make sense to me.
Hey,
Like,
hey, go
who
to my
is
spot.
Big Bomb?
Let me see my
Like,
spot.
are you talking about like a big like stick of chapstick?
Shout out Matt.
I know I probably
Hey,
should be doing
Matt.
Matt
If you're watching, you know it's good, bro. Hey, freshman year, we all had the same homeroom.
Hey, fucking
Castillo!
all
Castillo!
day. Yes, we did.
Was it Miss Castillo? No, it wasn't Castillo.
I don't remember.
It wasn't
It was
Castillo.
some Spanish teacher.
It was a Spanish teacher, but she was like Spanish for Spanish
She
speakers.
hated your ass.
Like, yes and no. I think we had an honest love-hate relationship. I really think we had an honest love-hate relationship.
7 years in the making, big bone.
For sure. Hey, nah, I'm whooping that ass this year, bro. All right, here's what I'll say about our fantasy league. I auto-picked the first so what Dan the man with the OnlyFans does, he picks his first 3 picks as if that isn't the easiest pick of the draft, and then auto-picks the rest of the draft because
Bro, my
he
kicker put up
is a
10 points.
poor general manager. I usually draft the whole draft. This year got a little caught up, schedule conflicts. I was actually in another draft. And oh no, I'm lying. Why am I lying to the people? Why am I lying to the people? I was watching the Marlins game. Like,
I'll be
I was
honest,
watching the
y'all.
Marlins game, and they got blown out that game.
When I tell y'all I need wide receivers
Okay,
desperately.
I haven't heard from him in so long. He's been doing so much research.
I need wide receivers. I just peeped my team. Look,
Is this the first time you're looking at your team?
nah, I've seen my team before. It's just sometimes I see some of their names and
Your
I'm just like,
TMT, right?
team money team, bro.
No, your running backs are fire. You got Saquon and Josh Jacobs. Your receivers are ass.
So trash.
Robert Woods is such an ass WR2. You're way too invested in LA. You have Tyler Higbee. Ugh.
That's not me, bro. This is the computer.
Butker gave you 10 though. As a
I'm-
kicker to get
I'm-
10. If I get 8 or more points from the kicker spot, I'm straight.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was pretty lit. That was pretty. Lit.
I feel you. And you
And
got
the other team's kicker put up
Patriots
2.
defense.
Yeah. So hey,
And did he have any other? No. All right. I'll be real though.
this is
Aaron
dope.
Jones is gonna ball.
And what about Christian McCaffrey?
McCaffrey's gonna ball. I don't even need to tell you what
But
Stafford's
he has
gonna do. I don't
Galladay.
even need to tell you what Matt Stafford gonna do, bro.
Galladay against the Bears though.
Fam, he eats the Bears for breakfast. Have you not looked at his stat line against the Bears?
That's also fast.
No, like Galladay literally.
All right. What about
He eats the Bears.
All right. So
Stafford, is it in Ford Field? Oh my gosh, it's at Ford Field. Stafford's going off for 400. Stafford's throwing for 404. Stafford's going to be QB of the week. I'm calling it right now.
We have a week 1 prediction.
Okay, Stafford is going to be QB of the week. I didn't say who was going to win. You got to watch the other episode to figure that out. Playoff predictions, motherfucker. Nah, for real though. All right,
It's week 1 prediction.
week 1 prediction. My bad. Yo, there's so much going on.
Get them confused.
There's so much going on.
Yo,
Oh shit. All right. First game of the season. Chiefs Texans. 2 black quarterbacks. 2, I would honestly say, fan bases who are consistently behind their team.
facts.
I've seen the Texans support their team through so many Matt Schaub 8-8 seasons. I saw the Chiefs support their team so much through Matt Castle and Alex Smith. And I saw so much support from both of these franchises. But all of a sudden, both of these teams started to get booed. And it wasn't for lack of play. I saw both teams get booed because they came out in unison. They did something with unity. Like, isn't this what America is about? Unification, being supportive of the people and supporting the people and defending those who are persecuted in support of the people. I thought that was what America was about. But, I mean, shit. I mean, I could be wrong. Y'all seen the playoff prediction videos. I be wrong.
Look, all I know is
A lot of times.
Shut
I
up.
wanna call.
Beat your
I wanna
ass.
call out CNN
Yeah.
because I recently read an article following the game that they stated about the boos coming from the Chiefs fans during the game. I mean, well, not during the game, during the
Yeah.
moment of unity.
Yeah.
And they tried to point to it as the Texans, who were not only the away team, but they
Yeah.
also sat out during the anthem, and during another ceremony, they were in the locker room, and then they came out, and they were saying the fans were booing because the Texans had just come out. Listen, what?
CNN, you must
Look,
think
so
I'm
you're saying
the
had the-
dumbest motherfucker.
So let the game had been on 9/11, right?
Oh.
And let the game have been on 9/11, and then the Texans came out after missing the national anthem, and they did the same thing and said, "Let's give a moment of silence for 9/11." You think they would still boo? Be real. Do you think they would still boo? No.
It's pretty sad when, like, unfortunate, I'm not even gonna list it, like, when horrible things are marketed as, like, political ploys. 9/11 has become a marketing tool for cops, for first responders, for, like, never forget, the whole concept of never forget.
I saw one tweet that said, "Oh, we didn't see any football players run into the Twin Towers on 9/11. It was all firefighters and police officers."
What football player gets paid to run into burning buildings?
Like,
If y'all can name one in the comments, I'll
That'd
gladly
be dope.
concede. No,
The Chiefs
dude,
fans.
the Chiefs fans, they were literally booing the play.
Like,
Like Mahomes
they
and
were
Watson
they
were
met at center
locked.
field, locked arms, and the fans were booing them.
Fans booed JJ Watt.
Which
JJ Watt
basically-
came
it
up.
basically points to the fact that it wasn't about the flag.
I saw a video. They were clapping.
No.
No, they were
See,
booing.
you see how media manipulates things? Do you see why it's so dangerous to live in the age of spin? Because anything can happen, and it can be spun to create another narrative that defends anyone's point. Everyone is locked inside of an echo chamber. On Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, everyone is locked inside of an algorithm that is only revealing to them what is being agreed upon. Like, when someone, if I go out and I tweet hashtag Biden Harris 2020, you best believe I'm going to see a bunch of shit on my Twitter feed telling me that Biden's about to win the election, that Biden's polling great, that all this great shit, all this great stuff. If you step back and actually view what's happening, there is a divide of logic, there's a divide of reasoning, there's a divide of information. One person who likes Trump is only looking at Fox News to confirm their narrative of Trump. One person who looks at MSNBC is getting their narrative of Biden confirmed. It's not being questioned. No one's thought process is being questioned. So when I bring it back to the NFL players, everyone was booing and everyone was doing all this shit because, oh, y'all are making this about the flag. Why are y'all making, the flag, the flag, the flag? As if a piece of cloth means a shit to me. Like, honestly. As if a piece of cloth means anything to the troop. Like, I've seen multiple troops come out and say, yo, this isn't about a flag. This is about human rights.
Right?
So for you to come out and boo, that shows me where this country's at. Because the Midwest, like the East and the West, we're on our own different districts, bro. We have our own ways of thinking. Everything in this country resides in the middle of that. And we saw that come into full fruition with that Chiefs game. Every fan who booed, you're a fuck. I referred to those people that sided with the cop in the Jacob Blake situation as fucks. Yo, all y'all Chiefs fans that booed, you belong with them. You belong with them. I have no respect. I have no moral reasoning to offer y'all.
I think
Y'all
it
are
really
pieces of
points
shit,
to
so go
the.
fuck yourself.
I think it really points to the ignorance of
Yeah.
a lot of people, honestly, because I feel like they didn't even know what they were booing for. Because at the end of the day, regardless if they were booing when the Texans did that, like for them missing the national anthem, okay, cool. If you're one of those like right wing like fucking like even if you are the biggest what is it, liberal or
liberal, conservative.
yeah, like even if that's you,
Yeah,
that's
that's your
great.
ideology.
Even if that's you, that's great. But once that moment of unity happened, all that was supposed to be put aside, and you purposely went out of your way to make it known that this is frowned upon in my culture. I do not want this. I do not want unity. Like you basically just sold yourselves out. You basically showed that you don't want unity. You want us to be below you. That's what that was. The moment was literally, they were like, please, moment of silence for a moment of unity.
And the athletes that you revere and you look up to so much were displaying that, and your reaction to that was booing. It's disgusting. You made a beautiful point. It was never about the flag.
It was never about.
It was never about the flag. It was about black people speaking up for what they believe in.
And y'all called
And this
yourselves
country, as long as black people allow them to, our voices will be
So
suppressed by those in
congratulations.
power.
Instead of now,
Y'all just woke up a monster.
yeah, I'm saying now instead of adhering to y'all, all you had to do was stand up and clap or do whatever the fuck, and shit probably would have went away for the rest of the season. Now we going harder.
All y'all had to do was let that shit maybe fade into existence. Now we coming harder than ever.
Yep.
We got platforms updating y'all on this shit every week, every day.
That's crazy.
We out here. If y'all think that we fell asleep after Breonna Taylor died down, after George Floyd, no. We here, and we see y'all. We see y'all. Don't worry, we see it, and we gonna make sure that your voice gets drowned out by the voice of the people every day.
Facts.
That's what we on. You got anything else for us, bro?
No sir. Let's end it right there.
Love you, family. This has been episode 9 of the Behind the Logo podcast. Love y'all. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Behind the Logo 23. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yo, let's get those numbers up.
100
We
likes on
go
this video,
as
man.
far as y'all take us.
100 likes.
We go as far as y'all take us. We love y'all,
No
and
less.
we are always pulling up behind the logo.
3, 2, 1.
What a world, what a world. Life is a bitch, what a girl, what a girl. I just wanna fuck her till we make her toes curl. We all on the hunt.